so today we are coming at you with a tips and tricks video. So this is for someone who is maybe having about 5 or 10 pounds and all of that little bit of extra weight goes right to your belly area, so you want to conceal that tummy area, or maybe it's that time of the month and you're a little bit bloated, so you have that little bit of lower belly area that you are trying to conceal. We've got some tips and tricks that are going to be super easy for you to implement to kind of hide and conceal, and no one will know the difference. Definitely everything that we are sharing today will be linked in the description box, pinned in the comment section, and also through the YouTube links. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content.
Okay, so I thought I would start with something that would be perfect for like a wedding guest dress or a special occasion dress, because definitely those times I always found to be more challenging when I was struggling with a little bit of extra weight. This is something that I really looked for, especially after having my babies and just kind of getting back on track, or any time that I'm feeling like I don't want something tight or restricting. This type of dress is perfection. So this is a beautiful one by the brand Aqua. I love this dress. This is a flowy style maxi dress, and let me talk about some of the features that I think make this great when you're specifically trying to hide your midsection, a little bit of tummy, even a little bit of love handles maybe. The reason this is so great is because there's nothing restricting on it. It's very flowy, it's very lightweight. This one is lined as well, so you don't have to worry about anything being see-through. However, if you're feeling confident in your upper body, which oftentimes that's a part that women do feel very comfortable with, your shoulders, your décolletage, this really shows off all of those parts. So you've got the little ruffle details at the straps. You've got a deep V neckline, which I know won't work for everyone, but if you have a smaller to average chest size, this can really work. You put on some of those sticky bras and it's great. And you're really highlighting that area and kind of deflecting from the area that maybe you feel a little bit insecure about. So I really like this trick. I think this is a beautiful dress, and you still have that like sexiness to it, but you don't have to worry about holding in the tummy area. It's just really comfortable too when you want to eat at the buffet. So I love this one. I thought the beautiful soft pastels, the pinks and the greens were so gorgeous. I have definitely purchased this dress before in different patterns and colors, but I love this new one that they just came out for springtime. I think it would be perfect for any of those special occasion events. And I paired it with just a pair of flat strappy sandals. You could do a heel if you wanted to dress it up even a little bit more, and a little clutch bag, but this is a great way to feel sexy, to feel your best, even when maybe you're carrying a little bit of extra tummy weight.
So I'm not sure if I've ever shared with you ladies, but when it's that time of the month, I can gain anywhere between 4 to 5 pounds. I have a lot of bloating right in that lower belly area. So I'm always using some kind of tips and tricks in order to kind of conceal a little bit of that bloating and weight gain that I have there. And even while we've had our channel, I have had my weight fluctuate about 25, maybe even 30 pounds. So some of these tips are going to be more for maybe like a 10 pound, 15 pound weight range. Others are going to be more for like 5 pounds. So this is a tip that I really want to share with you guys, which is playing up your prints. So for this first outfit, I'm wearing this beautiful floral midi dress. I absolutely love this floral blue print. This is one that's very Mediterranean. It has a very European kind of feel. I almost think of like Greece or something like that when I see this print. But the great thing about this print is that it's also very condensed. It's really packed together, which helps to not allow your eyes to focus on any one area. So as you can see, there's a little bit of trim detailing that's along the flutter sleeve. There's also a little bit of trim that's down at the bottom of the hem. So whether you realize it or not, your eyes kind of naturally are going to be drawn towards those areas away from that tummy area. The other great thing about this dress is the fact that it also has a shirt collar. So this is one that you can open up, reveal more of your neck. That's also going to draw attention to your neck area, your face, and the fact that it also has some smocking detailing in the back. So this is really important too, to make sure that you are emphasizing the smallest part of your waist and detracting from that lower area when you're having a little bit of that like weight gain. Like I said, maybe around 5 pounds, 7 pounds, something like that, and it's all concentrated in that lower area. This is actually a front tie dress. So the important thing that you really want to pay attention here is to not tie the dress so tight that it's emphasizing that lower belly area, and instead just a nice little loose tie just to add like a little bit of like shape to that area, but to allow the dress to work for you, allow that print to kind of camouflage that tummy area, and also to let that lower part of the dress just skim right over that little belly area that you're having trouble with.
Okay, so this next outfit is basically the kind of outfit that I lived in right after having both of my girls. And I think it's perfect if you're struggling with a little bit of a belly issue, you're feeling a little insecure, whether it's from having a baby, putting on a few pounds, or maybe having menopause belly. This is a great one. So let's talk about some of the little tricks that I'm using here to feel slimmer. First of all, this little baby doll style top. So this is a really pretty and feminine top. It's got little spaghetti straps underneath. It's got eyelet details, and it's baby doll style. So it's right underneath the bust, and then it kind of just flares out loosely. Now you'll notice that it doesn't go too long. It's not like a tunic length. It just goes just enough like to that belly area, enough to kind of conceal any like upper tummy and even a little bit of lower belly area. However, I added an extra layer with this little button-down cardigan that also is helping with anything on the side and really creating some shape. So this top does kind of flare out a bit, kind of makes me feel a little bit wider. Also, sometimes when you're struggling with your belly, you may also feel a little bit insecure about your arms. Maybe you gain some weight there as well. So having a layer like a little cardigan, you could even do a little jacket, a little lady jacket, is really going to help with that as well. And you create that line right here, that vertical line that also really slims. So this cardigan is giving me a little bit more coverage, yet I've still got this cute, fun little baby doll top underneath. And last but not least, the jeans that I chose. So because I have everything a little bit flowy and loose on top, I wanted to go with a jean that was a little bit more fitted. Now this is a high-rised jean. That high rise is actually really helping to hold in that tummy area. It's coming up high enough, almost working a little bit like a Spanx or a girdle to some degree. So it's kind of keeping everything tucked in underneath that blousey top, and it's very elongating on the legs. So these are a slimmer fit on top, and then they flare out a little bit on the bottom. That seam and those pocket details, they're really just all adding to help to kind of slim out that lower half. And then I even added a little bit of a block heel to even create more lengthening to the body. So all of these little tips working together really helps to make me feel more confident, make me feel like that tummy area is concealed and like everything is looking cute, and nobody knows that I'm wearing this specifically to hide any tummy issues. It just looks like a really cute and casual, fun outfit.
Now, another trick that I like to use is to use fabrics that are very forgiving and won't really constrict that tummy area. It's really important. This is one that I find is also helpful, not only if you have a lower tummy issue, but also if you have an upper, like kind of a belly issue. So this top is a halter style top that has a tie neck that you can either tie to the side and create a little bow, drawing emphasis not only to your neck area, but also to your shoulder. If you want a little bit more fabric to kind of cover over your belly area, you could also tie it into a knot right in the front, allowing it to dangle in the front of your shirt. This one gives you both of those two options, but it's really playing up, probably the part that you love the most, which will be, having a smaller, more slender arm detracting away from your tummy area. Because this top is so loose, you can see here that I did not style it with a very relaxed jean, like a wide leg jean or a classic, straight leg jean. This is my favorite pair of bootcut jeans. These are from the brand Mother. I also styled them in a dark wash. So here it is. I'm really trying to make sure that I'm, elongating my legs as much as possible with that dark wash. I also styled it with a heel just to make my legs look a lot longer and leaner. I'm also showing, the parts of my arm that I feel confident with, and then making sure that all of that very flowy, light, airy, feminine material is just cascading and gently sliding over my tummy area. This will help to make it appear as if everything is smaller and you're just wearing a looser, flowier top.
So I have definitely had friends ask me before, how do I dress my apple body type? And I know this one can be really challenging. An apple body is when you really carry all of your weight in that midsection and tend to have like slimmer arms and legs. So this next dress is for you, ladies. I think this would be perfect for someone who really feels that they're carrying their weight in the middle and they really want to show off some arms and some legs. So this is a beautiful 100% cotton dress, very budget friendly, right around $35. What I love about this dress is it doesn't have anything that is hugging the body or cinching in at the waist. It's very light, it's very loose, it's very flowy, but it has some beautiful features. So it's got this shirt collar on it with some buttons in the front. That is really flattering on the neckline. It also elongates the body by having that V-neck. I love the way the little sleeveless like tank top kind of cuts in on the shoulders, shows off that feminine part of your shoulders. And if you have, more slimmer or toned arms, you can show those off as well. And this is a little bit on the shorter side. So if you have a very slim legs and you want to show off those toned slim legs, this is a great way to do it. You've got a little ruffle detail at the bottom. Everything about this dress is easy, it's loose, it's comfortable, nothing restricting. I love the cotton fabric. This does come in a few different colors, so I picked it up in this beautiful dark blue. It also comes in a pink, a yellow, a black, and a few others as well. And I love to just pair it with a great little pair of like flat sandals or Mary Janes. You could even do it with a little bit of a blocked heel if you wanted to dress it up a little bit, and a great tote bag. But I think this is a really great one for those women who really want to highlight their limbs and really want to camouflage any tummy areas that are bothering them.
So for this outfit, I actually used two tricks to help to conceal that tummy area. So the first one is starting off with my absolute favorite dress that Loft carries. This is their mini pocket dress. I have this dress in so many different colors. I absolutely love the fit of this dress. So it really helps to kind of draw the attention up towards the chest area because it has these beautiful little gold embellished buttons. And it also, skims over that belly area. Even though it does have 2% spandex, it makes it very easy to move in, but it's not constricting in that belly area. It's very, very forgiving right in that tummy area. Whether you have an upper belly area or a lower tummy area, this is such a great dress. This is the reason why I have it in so many different colors and prints, is because it's a great casual dress that you really can't conceal when you've got that like 5 or 7 pounds that have really just found their way right to that belly. So the other trick that I really used with this was my accessories. So I went ahead and paired it with very interesting accessories because as much as I love this midnight espresso, beautiful brown color in this dress, it is kind of like the backdrop to highlighting the shoe and the bag that I'm wearing. So here I've got the cutest little canvas buckle slide sandals that are also from Loft. They've got the cognac combined with the canvas and also the buckle detailing. Such a cute shoe. Your eyes will be drawn to that, or they might also be drawn right to the bag, which has very much the same like rattan and cognac combination in that, just kind of, emphasizing those different areas of your outfit and not focusing on that tummy area.
Okay, so this next dress is not only perfect for hiding a tummy, but it's really perfect for just about anyone. This one is so good because of the versatility of it. So I thought this was so beautiful in this gorgeous, vibrant emerald green color. This halter neck style dress is also super budget friendly at under $40. And you really could dress this up with a pair of heels for something like a wedding, or you could dress it down with some flip-flops and wear it on a vacation, maybe a cruise ship or dinner. such a great piece. But the reason that I really think this is perfect if you are struggling with some tummy issues is that it's a very flowy fit. It just flows right over the body without being like super wide and tent-like. It's definitely just skims the body nicely, but there's nothing constricting about this dress. I love the details at the top. So a halter neck is also very, very flattering on the shoulder area, really showing off, you know, that very feminine part of the body. If you have tanned or toned arms that you feel really good about, especially maybe you're on a beach vacation and maybe you're eating a lot, but you're also getting some nice little sun on your shoulders. This is such a beautiful dress. And in my case, fake sun on my shoulders, but I thought this was perfect. It even has like this little detail in the halter neck where it kind of like pleats a little bit here, which even creates a little bit more give in the tummy. So you've really got like space. You could even do this if you're newly pregnant. I think this would be beautiful, and definitely if you just had a baby, or really anytime you are concealing some tummy area. Like I said, I think this would be great for a cruise because with all of that eating, you could wear this, hit that buffet, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. So definitely a great find, super budget friendly, comes in a lot of great colors, and I just love this one.
Now, this is my favorite top to wear, especially when it's that time of month. I absolutely love peplum tops. So like I said, I gain about 4 to 5 pounds right in that lower tummy area, but I absolutely love this top from Loft. So this has several features in it that are drawing attention away from that lower belly area. It's got this nice deep V neck along with all this pin tucking detail, helping to kind of showcase all of like my chest, my neck, my collarbone area. It also has these very beautiful and feminine like puff sleeves, so it's kind of drawing your attention up and away from the belly, and it also has some smocking detail in the waist. So yes, because it's that time of month for me, I don't necessarily get wider in the waist area here. It's just that lower belly that I tend to find kind of bulges out, and so because it's that peplum style, it just cascades and skims right over that lower tummy area. I have it both in this dark navy as well as also in a beautiful like neutral floral print. I'll make sure to link both of them for you. It's absolutely like one of my favorite style of tops to wear when I'm having just a little bit of bloating issues going on. And here, because I'm also styling it with this peplum top, I'm making sure that I'm also styling it with a complementary pant or jean. So for this one, I'm styling with my absolutely favorite kick crop white jeans, also from Loft. So I'm choosing not to wear it with a wide leg jean or a classic straight leg jean. I also would not wear this with a skinny jean. So what I'm really trying to do is create the illusion of an hourglass shape, and because it has that little bit of flare, a little bit of that kick down at the bottom, it really helps to do that and just create that like nice feminine shape that I absolutely love. These are my absolute favorite pair of white jeans. So if you're looking for a good one, this is my favorite hands down. And also just to help to elongate my body, I am once again styling it with a great neutral heel.
So another great way to conceal a little extra weight in the tummy is by wearing a really flowy, beautiful feminine top. And I have 2 great options to share with you. So I love to style tops like these with a great pair of jeans. I think they could really work beautifully for like a date night or a brunch or a girls' day out. But I want to show you this first one. So this is a short sleeve ruffle top in this gorgeous floral print. This is so pretty. I love the flowiness of this. There's nothing constricting or tight or stretchy on here. It really just flows over the body, and I think it's the perfect length as well. So one of the things that's really important with these flowier tops is the length. You know, a lot of times women think they want them to be very long, almost tunic-like, to kind of conceal over everything, but really that can actually add a lot of width to the upper half of your body and really, you know, create like a lack of balance and lose your lower half. So what you really want to do is keep it a little bit shorter, either to the waistline or slightly below, maybe to the top of the hip area, but nothing that's too long. So this is perfect for that. It's a great length. It also has some detailing at the neckline that's really flattering, and those little, you know, ruffle sleeves that are super pretty. I paired this top with a pair of flare jeans, the same flare jeans that I shared earlier with the little baby doll top. I love these because they have more of a tighter fit on top. They're higher waist, they're tucking everything in the tummy area, but then they're a little bit looser and flared at the bottom, really helping to create an hourglass shape. So that is really important. You don't want to style a top like this with a really baggy, oversized, like wide leg jean, because you'll have too much going on. You'll have too much, width at the top and at the bottom. So you really want to balance it out with a little bit of a slimmer jean, but then something that has a little width at the bottom to really create that balance, that hourglass figure. So I love this combination, but if you're looking for something with more arm coverage, I also found this gorgeous lace top. This is so pretty as well. If you like a crew neck, this one has a crew neck. It's got the beautiful lace sleeves. The sleeves have some sheerness to them, which actually adds a little bit of sexiness, really elevates it a little bit, but the top is still very flowy and forgiving in the tummy area. So I styled this one the same way. I think both are great options, especially if you want something a little bit elevated for maybe a date night. And let me share with you what I have on today, because this is also a great top. So this is like a little cardigan style lady jacket. This is from the brand Caslon in this beautiful blue. This one comes in a few different colors. I love the gold button detailing on this. I love that it's kind of like cropped right to the waist area, which is perfect. You can wear this like I'm doing as a top, but you can also wear this as a layering piece. You can leave it open, put something like a t-shirt or a cami underneath it, and it's beautiful that way as well. And having something like that also, this is not restricting, as you can see. So if you were to leave it open, you could also conceal a little bit on the sides. I feel like just having this cut right to my waistline is also really comfortable and helps to conceal any like upper tummy area. So such a great option. And for my jewelry today, I have on some cute little hoop earrings. I'll make sure to link those. They have some texture to them, as well as a little cable bracelet with some pearl detailing on it.
Okay, so before I share with you the next outfit, let me actually share what I'm wearing today. So I actually have on some pearl hoop earrings, which I love pearls during the spring season, and also a pearl adjustable ring, and also a pearl cuff bracelet, along with two of our bracelets in our Victoria Emerson bracelet collection set. So this one is a chain link bracelet along with a beaded bracelet. And for the top, so this is actually a lady jacket that I picked up from Amazon. I really love this one. I've shared this one with you ladies earlier. It was completely sold out. However, they do have it back in stock in sizes small, medium, and large. They don't have it in the extra large, but I love the metallic threading in this lady jacket, along with these pearl embellished buttons, and also the fringe detailing that you can see along the neckline, the edges of the front of this lady jacket, also along the cuff. Just such a pretty jacket, and one that you can wear. So any sort of lady jackets, cardigans, blazers, those are also great pieces that you can have in your wardrobe to kind of conceal your belly area. So for this next outfit, the reason why I selected this dress, so this is another blue floral print shirt dress. The reason why I selected this one though is because I love the flare hem. So this is really perfect for just skimming right over that tummy area. This is also perfect if you are someone who is insecure about your hips, butt, and thigh area. Because it's not constricting that area, it just really plays up, honestly, the top part of this dress. So as you can see, it has the collar. It also has some buttons. So I always make sure to undo a couple of buttons. I really want to expose a lot of that neck area, that collarbone area. And it also has these knotted ties at the cuffs. So this is also another fun and playful detail on this dress that will draw people's eyes and attention away from that lower tummy area or right to your arms. This dress does come with a belt, so you can either tie it into a little knot if you kind of want to keep it discreet, or you can make it into a bow if it's hitting you on the smallest part of your waist, so that way the lower skirt part of this dress just kind of skims right over that belly area. But I love the fact that this is incorporating that floral print. It kind of gives a lot of different detail and attention all over the dress. It distracts from that tummy area. The looseness and flowiness of the skirt is perfect for concealing it, and you've also got some other areas that you can kind of play up on the dress that will draw attention away from that lower tummy area, really bringing it up to the focal point, which is going to be your face.
Okay, so this next dress is one that I actually wore for Thanksgiving, but I was so happy to see that it's still available because I feel like it is just perfect for this video. It's one of those dresses too that really can transition from fall, winter into spring and summer depending on how you style it. So it's such a great piece to have, and it's currently on major sale. So it's this flowy mini dress, but it has longer sleeves. It's in this very lightweight like cotton fabric. I picked it up in this green floral print, which I really, really love. And I wore this belted for Thanksgiving, so I'll pop in a picture of the way that I styled it. However, I also think it would be great style just on its own. So obviously, if you want to highlight your waist area, you could do that with a belt. But if you feel like you're not feeling that, you don't want anything restricted, you can wear this on its own, and it's so pretty and flowy, but it's also mini, so you're still showing off leg a little bit and it still really works. So I just thought this was so cute. It comes in 3 colors, including an all black and a burgundy floral print as well. I styled it with these little ankle boots because I did wear it back in the fall, but you could also do it with something like a sandal. You could do it with a cute little wedge. You could even do it with a little sneaker and a big tote bag and make it super casual. This is oversized, so I sized down to an extra small, I believe, and it fit perfectly, but such a great piece. I love the little button details on the front. You can kind of open it up to where you want, and it does have longer sleeves, so if you're looking for some arm coverage as well, that's a good feature to have. But such a great dress, and really at such a great sale right now. I think it will work all year long, so definitely get your hands on that one if you like it, because I'm sure it's not gonna last at that price.
So this next outfit is one that I wore to a local LTK event that we had here in Miami. I have to tell you, ladies, I was for sure feeling a little fluffy that day, so I was looking for something that was going to be very forgiving in that tummy area. And this jumpsuit from White House Black Market, I felt like made me look tall, leaner, slimmer, and it also was really helping to mask and conceal all of that like bloating that I had in my stomach area. So this jumpsuit is black and has white contrasting on it. So you can see that the white contrast is going right from the shoulders all the way down to my ankle, but I have these huge black panels in the front of the jumpsuit and in the back of the jumpsuit that are helping to just kind of conceal and also elongate my body. So even though I was feeling, you know, a little bit heavier, I wasn't feeling my best, this jumpsuit really helped me out that night and made me feel beautiful because it was drawing the attention away from the center of my body and pulling people's eyes to the sides of my body. So this is something for an elevated event that I wanted to share with you. You can also find this kind of strategy even in cardigans. So I know I've shared a lot of tipped cardigans with you. You'll see that they can sometimes have black and white tipped cardigans. You can have a beige and black tipped cardigan. As long as what you're wearing underneath is, you know, one solid color, it will help to kind of keep the attention and the focus on the tipped detailing on the cardigans. So I'm such a big fan of tipped cardigans and also contrast trim. I think it really helps to detract from the areas that you're feeling insecure about and instead highlighting and drawing people's attention to those areas that you really love about your body. Well, we hope you found these tips and tricks helpful for hiding a tummy. Some of these pieces that we're actually sharing with you were in our favorites video, so if you want to see other favorites that we are also loving and obsessed with, be sure to check out that video next. We hope you ladies have a great week, and we will see you next time.